Hi, my name is Patrick, and welcome to my ongoing playthrough of MYST in VR. We're going to go ahead and load up where we left off yesterday in Selenitic Age. And we had just gotten there right at the start of the age and left off. So now we are going to start our exploration of the craziness that is this place. Oh, this is very cool looking. Wow, look at just the thick mist. Uh-oh. Oh no, there's no going back. I'm stuck. There's no button to open the door again. Oh no. This is bad. Oh well, that's how it goes. I hope you're all having a wonderful day wherever in the world it is that you are watching this from. Either here on Twitch or later on YouTube. Look at how thick the fog is. That's just really cool. I like what they did with all the rock and other structures. That's just really well made. Alright. Ah, buttons. Oops, oops, oops. Stop moving. Okay, they're all the same right now. Oh, I can... Got it. Okay. Well, let's head over here, shall we? What is up this way? This has got a much larger vertical structure. This fog is so thick you just can't see anything. Ah, here's the one spot that is still green that wasn't hit by all of those meteors that fell on the place that we talked about. Ooh, you can see the shimmering of the heat coming out. Like the sound of the breeze. This has got some much nicer verticality to it. We've got a nice little brook flowing down. Look at that water. Shimmery and cool looking. Alright, we will press the button. A lot. And we'll eventually leave it on. There's like even some leaves stuck here. That's cool. And a blue page right off the bat. Might as well go ahead and grab that. Oh, there it goes. Looks like a microphone assembly type thing. And where is that pointing? Oh, there's the tower in the middle, so it must... Yeah, they probably had to rebuild all of this just to get it to orient correctly. These look like birch trees? I don't know my trees, so I don't really know what I'm talking about, but... Whoops. It does look pretty cool. Okay. Back across the bridge here. These views, it's just so well put together. I would love to just be able to kind of hang out in a world like this. Hey, how's it going, Terror of Death? It's been quite a long time since I've seen you. How are you doing? Whoa! Whoa! Meteors. At least I don't think that's like a... Oh, yeah, there are shooting stars. Oh. That's cool. This is pretty good. I've been playing it all week so far, and some of the prior episodes are going up on YouTube as I'm able to post them. Clock Tower. Okay, clickety-click. Turn that on. The scale is really cool compared to the original MYST. By the way, whenever I hold up my hand, a little chat window shows up, but it may not show up in the stream because I don't think it captures in the window that I'm using for capturing the game. Yeah, the shooting stars are a nice touch. Oh. Looks like a meteorite hit here. Look at that. The magma. You can kind of feel the heat radiating. Which age is this? We're in Selenitic right now. And I've already explored the other 3 ages at this point, but the changes that they made have made it much more vertical. It give the whole game some height difference, which I think is kind of cool. And then the volumetric fog adds a really nice touch. The shooting stars are really cool. Oh, I like how they changed this. This looks way cooler. The original version of this was kind of hokey looking, but now you got these giant quartz or some other kind of crystals growing out of the water, resonating. The one with the cart puzzle, that is correct. We are going to be going through the fun that is the maze runner, as I think is what they call it. Will be coming up shortly here, and I may need some help with that because I'm trying to remember the sound cues from the directions from the other age. The detail is really cool. Pardon my bit of fanboying over this. All right, yeah, the verticality on the tower, the new, like the structural things holding it in place. All really cool details. The water is like right there. Be nice to go for a swim. Cool off for a bit. They changed the size of all of this too. So a lot of the ages had the layouts changed quite a bit. Well, I should say not quite a bit, but the layout was kind of updated and changed to make it more realistic because they kind of fudged the layout in the original MYST games and used some tricks of perspective to make things look like they were oriented against each other in certain ways. But in this one, because you're physically moving around the world, they had to update things even more. From real MYST, which kind of had this already. Oh, there used to be a stairs going over there or something, it looks like. Or a dock of some type. That looks like maybe the meteors hit it. That, and they had to change the scale so that it worked to somebody physically standing here. So the fact that I can, grab the ladder and traverse down it, they had to make it bigger because they can't have just a short ladder that you click down really quick anymore. It has to be big. I'm going to double overhand it here. Okay, we're on the ground. Oh, that is spooky. I like that effect. Alright, let's turn the lights on. Cool. Oh, we can look up there. Very cool looking. So Stranger was a set of hands the whole time, right? Oh my gosh, I'm only hands! I can point. I can do finger guns, hey, 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 and grab things. And then I can close and open my hands. Do. I'm just a strange set of hands. That's all I am anymore. It's interesting that they managed to make this cave under here, under the water, deep enough so that the meteors, I guess, wouldn't affect it. All right, let's, come on. There we go. Oh, don't fall. Sometimes the grab transitions are a little shaky. Oh, whoops, and I need to make sure not to hit my ceiling fan on the way up. Okay. We did it. So, I think we turned on all the sound sources. Now we get to do the fun of tuning the whole thing. Oh, it slides. Okay. Alright, that's the wind tunnel. Come on, keep going. I also like that you can actually see the towers that you're tuning to more easily. Okay, clear enough. Just like he always sounds. I think the hands were yellow originally, right? I think, who knows what the change of, the reason for changing that is. Okay, this one just a little bit this way. This puzzle is also a lot easier to do now because of the way you can focus it. In the original one, kind of the method that was... Oh, no, that was it. Hold on. As long as there's no static, it should be accurate. Okay, good. I think this way. One of the... Oh, the dishes are physically moving. That's cool. You could actually even kind of visually line it up if you wanted to. Come on, a little further. Right about there. Okay, good. And then dripping sounds. I think it's going to be way over here. I like that detail. Right about... Oh, there it is. Okay, there's no fuzziness. Cool. I think the hands, they were originally yellow. Alright, let's see what the order is. Crystal, water, wind, fire, clock. Crystal, water, wind, fire, clock. Crystal, water, wind, fire, clock. Right? Crystal, water, wind, fire, clock. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, the rotation of that, that's a cool detail. Okay, back down we go. Help me remember that. Crystal, water, wind, fire, clock. And turn the lights out on our way out, because don't want to waste power. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Now we're on to the door. To the whole thing. Look at all that. I wish they hadn't gotten rid of the numbering, like the frequency on that puzzle, because I think the frequency kind of made it logically make a bit more sense in terms of we're going from low frequency to high frequency, or vice versa. The kind of spooky otherworldliness of the whole thing really enhances this age with the update. Alright. So the first one should be crystal. Okay, water. Wind. Fire. No, I didn't. What are you doing? It wasn't done. I didn't touch that. Clock. there it is. Wind, fire, clock. There we have it. I hope I didn't miss an achievement for not getting it right on the first time. Oh, now we're really going down into the depths of things. Kind of reinforced wall structures here. Some water. Drippy, drippy. Oh, we going down. I feel like this would be hot and muggy. Oh, look at that thing. Look how big it is. That's crazy cool. Haha. And the generator systems to power the whole thing. Doesn't look as much like the yellow submarine that it originally was kind of an homage to, but it does look cool, and it's got like a cooling unit in the back so you don't get too hot. All right, let's take a look inside. Okay, recessed. Watch my head, I'm a little tall. Ugh, kind of claustrophobic. Alright. It's time to, get started. No? Maybe I have to... Oh, there we go. Okay, whoa. We're moving. We're moving. Ding is north. I remember that much. Okay, I'm gonna grab a chair here so I can sit or something while I do this. Maybe I can... Which direction is that? Okay, yeah. I should be able to sit right here. What is this? This is... Oh no, that's something else entirely. Hold on, I backed the wrong way. Whoa! Head through something. Okay. No. What are you doing, game? I'm too tall for this. Alright, let's turn that way. There. Okay. Yeah. Sort of. I think. Okay, there's my couch. So if I sit here and walk forward, can you see the grid lines at all? Because I don't want that to be kind of distracting from being able to do this more easily. Because I'm going to be sitting here for a while. All right, ding is north. We're just going to go. Ooh. All right. Which way was were? It's not east. I think were was west. No, other way. Oh, goodness. Okay, we should let go after each one so it doesn't freak out. Ding is north. Twir is west. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you for the confirmation. They also changed the controls so that it's more VR friendly. Back to north. Okay. Ding is north. Twir is west. Steam is east? I think. Well, we're gonna find out. Same thing again. Sounds right. All right, east it is. Oh, can we go south? I can't go south, so it's got to be east. All right, onward we go. Okay, that sound is south. I'm pretty darn sure. Donk is south. Donk, Twir, Dink, whatever you want to call it. Like a hollow hitting a pan sound. Okay, south again. A bit longer on this track. Okay, that is west. Pretty darn sure. All right. Oh. Making some curves here. Imagine the time it took to build all of this. Okay, Donkwar. That's south. East? Oh no, it's southwest. Never mind. Yeah, there we go. All right, Donkwar. My goodness. Haven't gotten lost yet. Okay, just Twir is west. Alright. Well, it sounds like Steam is the one that's east. Ooh. Alright. Okay, that's northwest? Yeah, northwest. And that is northeast. Onward we go. I can't imagine doing all of this standing up. It would get tiresome. And just north. All right. Very gradual kind of turn here. Donk Steam is southeast. That looks like an ending to me. Oops. Oh, okay. A little bit of... Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. All right. Let me back up a little bit here and then stand up and move forward. There we go. All right. We made it through the maze. All in one go, I think. Good job, Maze Runner machine. Look at how dark it is out there. Wow. That's just cool looking. You can kind of see the maglev underneath. The bright lights. Really cool looking. All right. Big crystals. Ooh. Hot magma. Man, who would want to go down there and put that pole in there in the first place? That's... Oof. Probably be unbearably hot in here. Frighteningly so. All right. Time to go back. Here we go. If the Disney World Mist Island thing ever actually happened, that would have been a roller coaster. It absolutely would have. All right, we have a blue page. There's the blue page. So this is a cool effect. I really like this. Like the page wants to go in there. It's like drawn to it, right? I think that's a really cool effect. All right, in you go. All right, Akinar, how nuts are you now?
Hello, I'm Akinar. I'm glad to see that you have returned to help me escape from my wrongful imprisonment. It was Cirrus who did this to me. Cirrus, my wicked brother. Do not listen to him. I warn you. I warn you again. He is a liar. Do not be persuaded by his evil lies. Do not release him. He killed my father. He will kill you. It began when my brother Cirrus began to lust for riches. He stole from the ages of mist. He hoarded up riches for himself. While father slept away his watchfulness. My sick brother secretly pronounced himself king. King of the ages of mist, he said. He began to look upon me in disgust. His lowly brother. I hated him. And then Cirrus began to destroy the ages of mist. He burned their forests. He tore down their structures. He flooded their lands. He murdered their inhabitants. He completely destroyed all but 4 of the ages. Of course, I had to warn my father. And when I finally found him, there was Cirrus also talking cleverly with the lying tongue of a serpent. He convinced father that it was I who had destroyed the ages. He convinced father that it was I who was greedy for wealth and plunder. And as Cirrus dealt the final blow, he tricked father into believing that I was the murderer. But Cirrus did not deal as fast a blow as he had planned, and his father died a slow death. He at last doubted my brother's clever lies. And so, in dying, father imprisoned us both, unsure from which of us the blow had come. I swear to you, what I say is the truth. Release me. You must release me. My brother is a deceitful liar and deserves punishment. I only wish vengeance for my dear father's wrongful murder. Believe me. You must only recover 1 additional page to release me from this prison. It is the easiest to find. Go to the bookshelf that's in this library. On the far side of the middle shelf, there's a burned book, which is different from the other burned books. This book is filled with patterns. Find pattern 158. Mimic its design on the panel in the fireplace. Doing this will bring you to the last blue page. Remember, don't take the red page. Take only the blue page and return it quickly to me. Oh, and do not touch the green book. It is a clever trap to imprison those who have not been warned. Do not be tempted, for you will rot and die, imprisoned as I am. I tell you, if you follow my instructions, it will be well worth your while. I promise you that. Go. Go.
He's not crazy at all, we promise. Why is MYST improved by VR? Yeah, it's a completely different experience. Sorry, I just have a little scratch on my nose there. Yeah, and wow, yeah, they had to make a change there. You know, the super low resolution original videos just wasn't going to fit, so they made a design change. And I like it. Other people don't like it as much. And you know, here's the book pattern. Oh, it automatically opens to the page. How convenient. But we're not going to do that yet. We got to go back and get a red page. So we're going to go do that. And how are you doing, Tap Corbu? I hope you're having a good day. We're about to go back to Selenitic and do the Maze Runner again. So that we can get a red page. They changed this so that it's a rotating thing that actually has the book in it. I really like also, and I've commented on this previously throughout the run-through, the kind of depth perception that you get with the pages, like there's an actual depth to it. I think that's really cool. I guess Rand re-recorded the lines. I don't know if he did, or if they had somebody else do the voiceovers. We probably won't know until we see the end game credits. It's very possible he re-recorded them, though. All right, let's go. Terror of Death, are you super into the I guess you would call it the backstory, the world the MYST games were built in? I played the other MYST games. Was it you who convinced Otomo to play MYST in the first place? Look at those shooting stars. So freaky. Like the imminent threat of stop freaking out, please. Controls are a little touchy. Look at the scale of all of this. Alright. There is our red page. Whoop, we've got it. Okay. Big gigantic thingy. I do want to walk back over here really quick because I just think it looks cool. Maybe they're aspens? Again, I don't know my trees. I just think it looks cool over here. That tree got old and is no more. There's even some stuff over there. Oh, you can walk up here. That's cool. Lone tree and a rock. All by itself. Kinda. I played the original when I was a kid. Didn't get far at all, of course, yeah. I played the original and I actually finished it as a kid. And then was super jazzed when Riven came out and played that through to completion, of course, then MYST 3 and MYST 4. MYST 5 and Udu, which is still around as a multiplayer game. You can download it for free and join the multiplayer servers that I think are just kind of community funded at this point. Okay, do I have to re-enter this? Nope. Okay, cool. Back through the Maze Runner we go. Very freaky. Oh, the game also, I don't have ray tracing on right now because it doesn't really do much in VR, but the game looks really beautiful with ray tracing enabled, and all the effects from that. I just played briefly on flat screen, so I can take a look at how that is. All right, back to the Maze Runner we go. Is that pre-internet walkthroughs and hints? Yes, it was. I was really good at puzzles, and it's just the kind of thing, you know? It took me a long time to figure out I'm not going to say I went through it as quickly as I've been playing it right now, because that's certainly not the case. Okay, I'm going to back up to my seat here really quick so I can sit down. Okie dokie, and let's move up to the Maze Runner controls. Oh, I'm sitting a bit lower. Maybe I have to adjust? No? And this is doable. I don't mind sitting this low. I think I've got a pillow or two here I can sit on. Maybe that'll help. Just grab those, boost myself up a little bit. Oh, it's a little better. Okay. Yes. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Stop freaking out. Dink it is. Away we go. The only thing I remember is that Channelwood had its own language. Yeah, they do. Unfortunately, if you choose to play this in the order of Twir is east, right? No, Twir is west. I always get this wrong. If you come to this age first, you're kind of in a bind because they don't teach you the audio cue clues unless you go to mechanical. And so you can end up in a really tough spot. Dink, that's north again. Steam, that's south. Oh no, Steam is east, sorry. Okay. I think you only get the achievement if you go through the Maze Runner using the exact correct combination of directions. I'll probably do that later. East Twill is southeast. No? Oh, just straight Steam. Hold on. No, straight Steam is east. Okay, yeah, we're fine. I hope. Donk is south. There we go. South again. I do wish they would change it so there wasn't that glare on the window right there. It kind of messes with the immersion a bit if you're sitting down, but... Okay, where is not Steam, it's west. I went this the wrong way. Okay, west we go. bit of a glow outside there. Interesting. Donkwar is southwest. Just where is west? Dingwar is northwest. Almost there. And Ding Steam is northeast. Just Dink is north. Right? Okay, yeah. Actually, the whole game has its own language, the Denis script that's used, and then the writing language that's used for the book, which is different, or the books, the linking books, which is different than the written Denis language. And spoken Denis language, for that matter. Steam Donk, so that's southeast, and we're there. Okay, let me back up a tad here. I did kind of adjust me to the height of the thing. And then let's stand up and head over to our exit. Still really cool looking. I think it should stay as bright as it does when, because this is a little artificial. When I back up, it looks brighter. That shouldn't be the case. It should be really dark out there regardless. Anyway, just a small lighting weirdness. Big crystals. And the heat again. Okay. Alright, Crazy Akinar, we've listened to your nuts. Let's see what kind of strangeness Cirrus is going to give us. Oh, no. Nope, nope, nope. I'm going to do this first. There we go. Here, have a page. Have a page. Okay.
You finally returned. I owe you a debt of gratitude, for you have nearly released me. My name is Cirrus. I trust that from your explorations, you've become convinced that my wicked brother Aknar is guilty, and I am innocent. It is I who am wrongly imprisoned here. Imprisoned by my father. I don't know who you are, or how you came to this island, but I assume you must at least know something of the books. It was Father who was a master of the books. He wrote hundreds of them, all describing and linking to the fantastic places and ages which he had discovered. The room in which you now stand was our father's library. It was here in this room, on this island named MYST, that he housed most of these books. But such a waste. By now, you have surely discovered that Aknar has burnt mutilated most of these books.
Finally, he says the same about you.
Our father was always watchful of our exploration. We grew up under his strict supervision. But when we came of age, he gave us unbridled access to the mystic books. He began to leave our adventures more and more unchecked. Unsupervised as we were, my brother began to become disturbed. He began to take more from the mist ages than he had given. Soon he gained a twisted pleasure from the conquest and destruction of the other ages. It was horrific. This thirst for destruction. But alas, even I discovered his insanity too late. He had completely destroyed all of the mist ages but 4. I wasted no time. In warning my father, I thought he would recognize Aknar's guilt. But in a fit of rage, he imprisoned both my brother and myself within the pages of these books, designed to hold us until he could judge which of us was guilty. To discover the truth, our father embarked on one final journey. However, he has never returned. I can only assume that he perished along the way, leaving me, an innocent victim, trapped forever. But now, you are here to release me. Listen carefully. You must find one more page, and I will be forever free. There is a book on the shelves in this library, which is mostly burned, but has a few pages still intact. It is the last book on the middle shelf. Find it. This book is filled with a variety of patterns. Find pattern 158. Recreate the door of the fireplace. This will bring you to the last red page. Bring that page to me, and I will finally be released, and able to reward you, of course. Ignore the blue page. That page finishes my brother's book. It chills me to even think what would happen if you were to release him. There is another one. Where the red and blue pages reside, also resides a green book. If you touch the green book, you also will be imprisoned forever. Our father gave us this same warning long ago. I suggest you follow his advice. Go now. Soon we will meet face to face.
Well, having finished all that, we've reached a final decision. Let's go ahead and save really quick. Oh, hold on. Likes to switch hands for some reason. Yes, I do. Okay. Okay, so pattern 158. Let's go ahead and do that, shall we? I like that it does automatically open to this, and we can just carry the book in here. And they had to change that so you can actually like walk through it and people don't have to duck and you know, get their heads on things. All right, 158. Let's see here. I am sad that they got rid of the cool sounding like metallic pattern thing, but they needed to make distinct buttons to make this feasible. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. I used to have this memorized a long time ago. Right there, and I think that one. Does that look right? 1, 2, 3, yeah, there. Right like that. Okay, looks good to me. Boop. There goes the book. All right, let's press the button. Oh. Oh, it literally just opens. All right, so do we take the red pill or the blue? I mean, red page or blue page? Well, we open the book and we find out what happens. Come on, come on.
Who the devil are you? Don't come here to Dunny, not yet. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend, as you no doubt have for me. Where should I begin? Perhaps my story is in order. My name is Atris. I fear you met my sons, Cirrus and Achenar, in the red and blue books on MYST Island in my library. My library. Oh, it contains my works, my writings. Oh, I wrote many books that linked me to fantastic places. It's an art I learned from my father many years ago. Oh, but the red and blue books, those were different. I wrote those books to entrap over-greedy explorers that might stumble upon my island of MYST. But I had no idea my own sons would be entrapped. My sons, Cirrus and Achenar. We had many journeys together. I gave them free rein to the books. Perhaps it was not wise. I could see the greed growing in them. I had not told them about the red and blue books. Their imaginations went wild. They dreamed of riches and power. Of course, they did not know the books were traps. They begged for access to those books, and of course I denied them. Oh, they devised a plan. An evil plan. I had no idea to what extent their greed had progressed. Their own mother. They used their own mother. Oh, my dear Catherine, to lure me here to Dunny. Of course, I could return to MYST, except they removed a single page from my MYST linking book. I cannot return without that page. You, my friend, can bring that page to me. Oh, I pray you believe my story above the lies that my sons have told you. If you could find it in yourself to return that page to me here in Dunny, I could go to MYST and bring justice to my sons for what they've done. I must return to my writing. I pray that you believe me. Please hurry. Bring the page. Bring the page with you.
Well, dude. Oh, okay. And there you have it. Both of them are nuts. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to exit the fireplace. Exit the fireplace. I'd like to exit the fireplace, please. Do I have to turn off one of these to exit? Okay, let's just disable one button. That works. Now then, what we're going to do here is what I like to do for every playthrough of MYST that I do. Is we're basically going to see what happens for each choice. So first, we're going to go get that last page from the linking book, which the hint was given to us by... What? Oh yeah, the thing's closing. By joining those two other pages, which is, I guess, not easily done. I think you can take them to each other. I never actually tried, like, grabbing one and then taking it to Channelwood. Maybe I'll do that later. I can actually put them together, but they say essentially turn all of these on, then turn this one off. And there's a page. And then we take that page, and we got an achievement for doing that. That's cool, though they just made a cool little, like, weaver for that. Instead of the original door that was hidden inside of the whole thing. Makes it easier, you don't have to bend down to grab it. Do all of these have that same thing on them? Okay, they do, so they could all have hidden things in them. We would never know. Alright, let's go ahead and head back and bring the page. To Dunny. I have a feeling I'm going to need to re-enter that pattern, so I'll just bring the book into here just in case. Alright. Yeah, it erased. Okay. Doop, 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 doop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And then I believe it was like this. And then that. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then one diagonal there, and that opens it. Okay. Just, woo, bye book. Have fun. Never see you again. All right.
Oh, have you found the missing page?
Yes.
Oh, come. Come on, then.
They definitely re-recorded all of these lines. I don't know. The other ones sound like they might have been the original audio, but it's hard to tell. The audio inflections that Atris makes with his voice are completely different. Whoa. Everything okay? Oh, here I am. Here we are in the island of Kavir. And crazy things that Atris's father did. And the island, or the city of the great Denis civilization. That's a bit of history you only really get at if you've read the MYST books. They made 3 of them. The first 2 are pretty good. The third one's a little... not as strongly written, in my opinion. But they wrote what they wrote. They did a thing. Hey, how's it going, dude? They made you a full 3D figure.
Ah, my friend, you've returned.
I have.
And the page. Did you bring the page?
Yeah, I brought the page. I think. Oh, it's already in my hand. Here you go. Have a page.
You've done the right thing. I have a difficult choice to make. My sons have betrayed me. I know what I must do. I shall return shortly.
Oh, now we get to see linking from an exterior source. Oh, it's just a fade out. Okay. Bye. And we're stuck here forever. Why build shelves? Spent the time. Ooh, can we peek in your book? I want to look in the book. Can I take a pen? No. Can I turn your lamp on or off? No. I use fire marbles. Why didn't they use fire marbles? Alright, he made a choice. Can I go back? I better not do that. Oh, hello, welcome back. Everything in its place.
It is done.
Well.
I have many questions for you, my friend, but my writing cannot wait. I fear that my long delay may have already had a catastrophic impact on the world in which my wife, Catherine, is now being held hostage. Oh, in a reward. I'm sorry, but all I have to offer you is the library on the island of MYST and the books that are contained there. Feel free to explore at your leisure. I hope you find your exploration satisfying. You'll no longer have my sons to deal with.
Well.
Oh, and one more thing. I'm fighting a foe much greater than my sons could ever imagine. At some point in the future, I may find it necessary to request your assistance. Until that point, I'm afraid you'll enjoy the explorations from my library on MYST. Thank you. The book. You can use the MYST linking book to return to MYST.
I understand. I wanted to look around, though. We are, after all, in Denis. Oh, okay. The great city, the Cavern of Denis. I need to stick my head through. No, I shouldn't do that. Okay. It's too bad you can't, like, look through there and explore things. I think another thing would be cool if they did is if they spent a little bit of time, if you're in VR, to make sure that the head tracks where you're looking while he's talking. That'd be the only other thing I'd change. Don't suppose they have those on audiobooks. You know, it would be interesting if they... Oh, the MYST books? They might, but if they do, I'm not aware of it. Oh, yeah. Burned to a crisp. No longer an issue. He literally torched more of his own library, which is kind of ironic. We find out later that that wasn't the case, but you know, spoilers. Cool. So that's, you know, that's most of MYST. Let's take a look at the credits here real quick. So I think that deserves an acknowledgement of all the hard work done on this. Hannah does an awesome work. Carl Johnson, Jason, our software engineer, Brandon, Andrew, Abner, and Michael. Oh, cool. Lots of software engineers worked on this. Eric does a lot of YouTube videos, the creative director, on the design work that they've put into the other game that they're working on right now, Firmament. Outer Edge Interactive artists. Okay. They probably did the character animations. It'd be nice if there was some music over this or something. QA folks doing their hard work. Good old Rand. Oh, they do have a DevOps team. That's cool. And Robin has done a lot of work in his own time. And of course the playtesters, who always put in the work of making sure that the game actually functions and you can't walk off a cliff, which is very important in these sort of games. Yeah, the MYST books. If you check on Amazon, there might be ebooks available, but I don't know if there are audiobooks available. I know that there has long been a request for people to put audiobooks or make audiobooks of it. But I don't know if they ever did it or not. Some quick Google searches to get you what you want. Facebook Reality Labs. So they originally released this VR version for the Oculus headsets only. It was an exclusive for about a year. And then they ported it to PC, which is why the hands are exactly as they are. It's a very specifically Oculus style setup. And then Epic, who of course made, whoa, okay, let's not freak out here, please. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're having a moment. Trying to rotate too fast. Let's not rotate. I don't want to rotate. There, okay. Still a little bit of weirdness. NVIDIA, of course, probably worked on the... Sorry about this, folks. I don't know why the menus don't just stay static and follow you instead of you being able to rotate out of the menus. This is really something, and I don't want to give people a headache, so we're not going to do that. Okay, so now that we've gotten an ending, let's go ahead and back up and load really quick. That's the autosave. We want this save here. That load, this will override your current audio. That's fine. As long as I have the save, it's okay. Where are we at? Okay. So we need the pattern book, and we don't have the page. So let's go to Denis without the page. See what happens. Let's be like, congratulations, you're stuck here forever. Essentially. All right. Oops. Didn't even need it. I don't know why I brought it. Eat the book. All right, which one first? Akinar or Cirrus? Any preferences? I'll give you 5 seconds to choose. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm right-handed, so we're gonna do Cirrus first. Oh wait, no, I was gonna go to Denis first. Let's take this one. Does that go back? Oh, you can grab both of them. That's a piece of information I would have liked to have known a long time ago. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, have you found the missing page? Oh, come.
Wait, I didn't save.
Come on, then.
I didn't save with the missing page, did I? I don't think I did. Well, I brought you some pages. He tells you that even if you haven't found it. That's a little I didn't bring the page, dude. Sorry. Hey there. Oh, sad music.
Ah, my friend, you've returned. We meet face to face.
Indeed.
And the page, did you bring the page?
No. I don't know what that is.
You didn't bring the page.
No.
You didn't bring the page.
No.
What kind of fool are you?
Oh, hey now.
Did you not take my warning seriously?
I mean, I did, but...
Welcome to Dunny. You and I will live here. Forever.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm gonna knock your ink over, so take that, meanie. Yes, missed. Oh, now it plays the outro exit thing, which we can skip. He was mad. He bear mad. Alright. Load. And we'll do this one. Who knew that you could grab both pages? That would have saved me a ton of time. I'd just grab both pages from all the ages the entire time. So when I do another playthrough where you are supposed to collect all the pages but not actually bring them to... not actually put them in the books, I'll do that on flat screen instead with ray tracing enabled, because that'll be fun to watch. Alright, buttons. I don't know if it's a testament to how many times I've played this that I have this memorized, but man, I played this a lot. Okay. Akinar. Or Cirrus, rather. Alright, Cirrus. What you gonna do? Let's find out. All the bad ends. Oh, yes. There it is, the last page. Put it in and see what happens. Oh yeah, just go. Here, have a page. Oh, and I'm auto-linked. Okay. You fool. Oh, freaky. Nice.
Yes. Yes. I'm free.
Oh, good for you.
Oh, thank you, my friend. My dear friend. You've done the right thing. You stupid fool.
Really now.
It looks like perhaps you're in the book now. And what have we here? A page. Oh no. I hope you enjoy your new home as much as I enjoyed it. I can't see you. You're getting less clear. I hope you're into books.
How freaky that must have been from the other perspective.
The library looks much the same as I left it. Wagner! Oh. Goodbye.
Welcome to the world of static and nothing, where you're trapped forever. That's a freaky way that they did that. Oh, and I'm warped? What? Oh, okay. Ah, yes, ending. So, that's what happens if you free Cirrus, which is certainly, you know, a thing. Why can't... Oh, there we go. And now let's go ahead and free Akinar. It's also interesting because they kind of retconned what happens with Cirrus and Akinar in the books in the 4th MYST game, where it turns out that he just moved the books somewhere else, and you can actually go and visit the ages that Cirrus and Akinar were stuck in. They weren't just like these weird there's absolutely nothing there, trap books, but they were actually like full-on ages that they were stuck in. Okay. Akinar. Watch my head. But I kind of like the interpretation that they, you know, there's more to these trap books than just the ages that you were stuck in. Oh no. What will happen? I'm free! I don't know if you can see that achievement. Oh, hey there, Akinar. How's it going?
Oh, yes. I feel alive. How do you feel, my friend? Oh, and what have we here? Perhaps the pages you worked so hard for. Oops. Perhaps you're seeing the world from my point of view. Oh, yes.
You have some problems, dude.
Oh. Serious. Serious. Maybe someone will rescue you someday. Oh no. Yes. Yes. You lose.
Well then. There we are in the Age of Blue. And it also, you know, there's some fun questions you can ask about the game, like whether or not there's actually, like, how did they survive there? Where did they get food? And that's where the third Myst game comes in and kind of is like, yeah, they had to have been able to do something. And that is pretty much all there is to Myst. Played the whole game through over about 4 days here. And I you know, while the credits are playing again, I really enjoyed the redesign work that they did. You know, the consideration that they put into how is somebody going to be able to actually interact with and play this in a VR setting, because people standing up, you got to grab and interact with things, you know, and how do you change what is a really iconic game and people really love in a very specific way? How do you change that while keeping that same iconic nature of the game, but updating it for a modern engine? Way modern. I mean, it's not even just 2D flat images with occasional video. It's a full 3D world now that you move around in. And how do you change that in terms of scale so that it works with people standing up and so that it works with people, you know, being able to freely move around in a space and interact with things? And I think they did an excellent job of that. I think that the game itself is what it is. It's a little old, the original game. The fact that it only took me like 5 hours to play through the whole thing, it was never meant to be a super long game. And most of the barrier to entry for that is not knowing any of the puzzles, which of course I know inside and out at this point. But I think that I think they did some really quality work in reimagining such an iconic game that, of course, they originally made and know inside and out themselves. I would recommend picking it up if you really love the Myst games, or if you've never even played them before. This is probably the best version to play if you want an immersive 3D experience. If you want the original experience, you will have to dig around, because like the original version of Myst from way back whenever isn't even really available anymore. You can only get the Masterpiece editions on flat screen these days, and I think they've even removed real Myst from stores as a result of that. So you can't even get the slightly updated 3D version of Myst that was floating around before this one came out. But I think this was a lot of fun to check out. And I also really like that they took the time to redesign and give 3D characters to Cirrus Akinara and Atris. It was kind of necessary because the old video was just so old and really just not even, you know, you wouldn't be able to scale it. They did add an option to the game where you can do that. Oh, here we go. Let's take a look at these real quick. The original MYST with like 6 people, and then all the people who worked hard on this. Huge props to all these people. Spotify and Netflix. Cute. Whenever I move, it's acting like I'm walking because they allowed you to move around in this space. I do think that they should turn off, however, gaze or controller movement and rotation in the menu system, because like I said, it was freaking out earlier. They did a good job. Thank you for Unreal Engine. Speed tree? Oh, okay, cool. That explains how they made the trees and made them look cool. And good old Cyan. And if you have not tried out any of their modern games, Abduction is available and is in full 3D. And also playable in VR. I may do a full playthrough of it in VR on my stream as well. Oops, come on. There it goes. All right. And that is MYST in 3D. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up right here for the day. So give me just a moment while I take off my VR headset, and then we'll do a raid to one of our other fellow streamers out there in Streamerland. Okay, there's my couch. Set my controllers down, and then set my headset down. I hope you all enjoyed watching me play this through, and I hope you enjoyed playing it through yourself, eventually, if you should choose to do so. Alright, headset off. I'll be right back. Sorry for that little bit of noise. You should be able to hear me on my desktop without any problems now. Go ahead and switch this back so that works. Okay, you should be able to hear me no problem now on my desktop, and captions should also be working. Thank you all so much for joining me on this adventure back into the world of MYST. Always such a fun adventure and world that Cyan has built. And yeah, like I said, thank you so much for joining me for today's stream as we wrapped up the game MYST. This has been kind of a fun week. I decided to do this as a full week stream this week, just for fun, and also because it was my 40th birthday, so it was a fun celebration to be able to do that and to hang out with you all while doing it. Please do stick around. We're going to throw a raid out to one of our fellow Twitch Hawaii streamers who's cruising out there in Twitch land. As always, I enjoy hanging out with you all so much, whether or not you're just cruising, chatting, or doing whatever you're doing while you watch the stream. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and as always, aloha. And thank you for the happy birthday wishes.